Hey guys, a little while ago I did a video putting this flight sim together. Built a PC for this. Excuse me, feeling a little bit under the weather. Built a PC for this, put the monitors up, built the chair and the stands. That was a lot of fun. So in that video I said that the rudder pedals, my pilot neighbor said that as long as you have them and use them, they should be fine. Okay, I have an issue with these ones. Let me show you those, and then today in this video we are going to be fixing the issues that I have with these rudder pedals. So these rudder pedals are all plastic and they don't really have a way to mount to the seat on this flight sim, and they slide all over the place. Super easy because those rubber feet got a little bit dirty and I tried to tape them down and it doesn't work. So you try to slide this and the whole thing slides. So it makes it really hard, especially for the kids that I'm trying to teach physics of aviation to in this simulator. So I set this up so I could work with the homeschool kids in my community to teach them about physics and aviation and flight principles. So today we are going to fix those rudder pedals with what's in that box. So let me move those really quick. We'll get them over to the table so we can put them together and we'll talk about what they are, which you might already know from the title and thumbnail. All right, these are the Winwing Orion flight rudder pedals from Winwing, if that wasn't blatantly obvious. So I bought the one with the damper add-on, and in the box it comes with very few tools. Right here it has a USB square one to USB type A, and then it has a couple of wrenches and some Allen keys to be able to put this thing together. So I think it takes minimal assembly. You've got these big, let's see, beefy cast, it looks like cast aluminum metal pedals to be able to put on. They look like they come assembled with their connecting rod right here. You get two of those. And this big fat metal base that has holes for mounting, so it should fit on that seat just perfectly. Let's get this out of the way. Okay, this is supposed to feature this guy right here in the middle, which allows for a center detent or to not use a center detent. Well, and these use Hall effect sensors to be able to tell their position, so they shouldn't wear out at all. Let's see what got a retaining pin right there. Okay, yeah, perfect. So you can use free sliding if you wanted to do helicopters, or you can have this spring on here, which holds this up so it auto recenters. That's pretty slick. All right, cool. Let's get these put together. I'm gonna have to figure this out because it doesn't come with instructions. All right, the instructions or the user manual's online. Hopefully it has assembly instructions in here because this doesn't look extremely clear to me. I think that's it. I opted not to put these support arms on because I can bolt it to my chair stand. I believe straight through these holes on the side. You have an adjusting dampener system, so you can increase the resistance on sliding the thing back and forth, which would be good when this is bolted to the table. I'm also going to opt for the automatic centering spring since I mostly do general aviation flights. But overall, the build quality seems seems really good, and I understand why this costs $500 now, because you have these nice bearings that go through your foot pedal for your brake control. This is your sensor back here for that. You have your pivot control right here. You have these all cast aluminum parts. Even these pieces, brackets in the middle, they're not plastic. They are cast aluminum. I'm not sure what these are for yet. I haven't gotten that far into the manual, but I don't think I'm going to use them. The only other thing that we're going to have to find out, also you have these nice heim joints that connect all of these pieces together on the dampener and on these rudder pedals at the bottom. You have these nice free-floating heim joints to be able to change angle and stuff at will and not create too much resistance when you're trying to move the thing back and forth. So all in all, I feel like this is really well put together. You have some machining tasks after all of the casting to get it all cleaned up, and you have threaded holes that all of these bolts fit in just fine, and it's all powder coated. So there's not really anything cheap about this except for this super thin plastic front panel, but everything else seems real solid. So let's get these set up on the flight sim and see what it takes to get it set up with the software. So hopefully it's not too bad. Most of this stuff seems to be plug and play, but I guess we'll find out right now. I also opted not to use the support. I think I said that already. All right, we got the pedals installed. We just ended up drilling this mounting plate on the bottom where the holes would line up, but it works perfect. I have it set up so it'll return to center automatically. It just pulls back to center so it doesn't bounce at all. And I'll show you how it works in, we gotta calibrate it, hold on. So you can see that these match up in game just right. Let's get our parking brake off and see if we can taxi and get into the air. I guess we're on the runway, we don't really need a taxi. But these make it super easy to be able to control how much rudder you're actually putting in. The other ones, they would slip and slide and catch, but now these ones seem to be going just perfect. Let's rotate at 55, 4, 5, there we go. Put the flaps up. Yeah, these give you way finer control. The one downside is that nothing that I know of in aviation has these pedals far apart, but it gives you sensitive enough control to actually be able to put the inputs into the airplane and stay straight on the runway. So that's it. I appreciate you for watching this video. We will catch you in the next one.